Well, Fox 33 is your local election headquarters, and after last night's election results, the Shreveport mayoral race now heading to a runoff. This morning, we are joined by mayoral candidate Tom Arceneaux to tell us how he feels about this next step. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
My pleasure to be here.
What a night. I know you're running on a very few hours of sleep. Yes. Tell us how you're feeling. How are you feeling about last night's outcome?
We were thrilled. We actually weren't terribly surprised. We thought we were going to run first, and we were pleased that what we thought came true. Now we're turning our attention to the runoff and figuring out what we need to do and how we need to get our message to more voters.
Absolutely. So let's talk about that. 4 weeks and then voters will head out again to cast their votes. And what are you planning on doing ahead of the runoff?
Well, we're going to basically do the same things that we have been doing. They were successful. There doesn't appear to be a need to make a change. It ain't broke, so we're not going to fix it. But I think that we're going to be targeting our areas that we need to target to get voter turnout for the December 10th runoff.
Now, talk to us about some of those plans. I know that there's a lot of issues that are facing Shreveport families, right. Crime being one of the top issues for a lot of folks here. If you do win, what do you plan to do about that? Well,
you know, I've laid out a crime plan that I'll have to work with the chief of police to develop. Obviously, the police are the experts at this, and so I'll have to share those plans and maybe make some modifications to it. But one of the things that I want to do is to get more post-certified officers. Those are the fully trained, what we know as police officers, to get more of those into actual line law enforcement positions, investigation, detectives, patrol, and so that we make use of every post-certified officer that we have, because we're short about 130. So, and that's not something I'm going to be able to solve in 30 days or 100 days or a year. Sure. It's just going to take a long time to do that. So we have to figure out how to make the most efficient use of the officers that we have. We have an excellent police force. I think they're doing a really good job. We just have to get more of them so-called on the street. I don't necessarily mean literally on the street, but in direct law enforcement positions.
Yes, and the final question for you this morning is, are you confident that you'll win come the runoff?
I feel really confident that we have the right combination of people, regardless of party, regardless of color, regardless of race. The people of Shreveport are ready to have someone who wants to lead and who wants to be a servant leader, and I hope that they'll see that I fill that bill.
Yes, well, thank you so much for being with us this morning, Tom. I know that you are tired, so we're going to let you get out of the building and get some rest. We appreciate you being with us this morning. Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Well, after the break, we'll be hearing from Democratic candidate Greg Tarver and his plans ahead of the runoff. Stay with us. We'll be right back.